Good morning, guys. Training tip Thursday. Heidi from Dogmanship Training here. This tip is for puppies in particular, but it is also useful for dogs of all ages, but specifically talking about pups between 8 weeks and about 20 weeks, because in this time frame is where you bring them home and where they start getting their vaccinations. It also means that in that time frame they're at the vet a couple of times at least. They get their vaccinations and worming and all of that jazz that puppies get, checkovers, weight checks, all of that kind of stuff. But what tends to happen is that the vaccination isn't always a pleasant experience. Going to the vet isn't always a pleasant experience, and that is not avoidable because they're going to have vaccinations, and at some point in their life they're probably going to have to go to the vet where something crappy happens. And so what you want to do is, in that first period, go to the vet at random times when nothing is happening. So they're not going in for a vaccination. They don't have to be there for any particular reason. You don't have an appointment. You just rock up. You go into the waiting room. You put them on the scales. You get the vet nurse to give them a treat and a cuddle. You just get them used to going in there so that they're getting the idea that whenever I come in here, somebody doesn't jab me with something. Sometimes I come in here and people just love on me and it rains food and it's all really a good experience. So if you have a brand new pup, definitely get them to the vet for their vaccinations, but also make sure that you're trying to outweigh the negative experiences at the vet with the positive experiences at the vet. And of course, if you've got a great vet, they will do their very best to make the vaccination experience as positive as possible. And most vets do really well with that because they can give them treats and distract them while they're getting it and getting their shots and all of that kind of thing. But nevertheless, it's never fun getting a needle. And so we want to go back and outweigh those experiences, the negative experiences, with way more positive experiences so that they actually go, oh yeah, we're at the vet. Okay. So I noticed a big difference between Snickers and Savvy, because I got Savvy past this period, so she was 6 months old when I got her, and but Snickers, I did this when he was a pup. We'd go into the vet and get really excited when we're in there. Snickers loves going to the vet. Like, he's actually excited when we get there, and that's because in that critical period of development, I really conditioned him to love the vet and to think that good things happen when you go there. And he's had quite a few negative things happen at the vet, as in great vet, but just bad things, because he's had a sore foot and he's had to have stitches and all of those sorts of things have happened. But because we conditioned him and outweighed those negatives and positives as a puppy and created positive associations with the vet, he still loves going there. Savvy, on the other hand, had the opposite experience, and every time she went there it was crappy and outweighed that, and she deals with the vet fine, but she doesn't love it. And so she's definitely unsure, and she kind of walks in like, do we have to be here? And so I'm trying to recondition her as an adult dog to be okay with that experience and to learn how to manage that and actually enjoy it as much as possible. So if you've got a young pup, get into the vet clinic and have some fun. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.